In this video, I will address the learning objective for Chapter 10, which is distinguishing procedural, episodic, and semantic memory as the components of a long-term memory. To begin, let's define long-term memory. Long-term memory is part of a two-model memory model, which includes one, working memory, short-term memory, and two, of course, the long-term memory. But here we will zoom in into a long-term memory. Long-term memory is defined as a space of where keyword permanent information can be stored or kept. Some benefits to consider are 1, we can recall specific details of the past events, and 2, of general knowledge. Its subsystems or 3 components of long-term memory are the following: 1, procedural, 2, semantic, and 3, episodic. The first, procedural, emphasizes more of the how part of a skill versus the what. An example of this would be riding a bicycle or cooking. Here the focus is more on the performance side of the skill. Second, semantic is when we store knowledge that comes directly from the world in which it involves our lived experiences. This could be as general or as specific, using our working memory too, or short-term memory as discussed. An example of this would be naming the correct city in a state or the capital of a state, or even knowing what the lights of a traffic light mean. Third and not least, episodic is when we store knowledge about things that already happened in the past and enable us to remember specific details of those specific past events. One potential reason why a person is able to provide a clear and detailed description of what happened last Halloween, let's say, to a friend, can also come from the meaningfulness of the event to the person, something unforgettable that just sticks bright to them, and which relates to why we tend to remember how to perform certain skills and the motor control and learning aspect of it. An example of episodic would be telling your friend the story of last Saturday when you went to see Miguel in concert and how amazing his voice sounded.